Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So Ckiminaj is currently selling out her global worldwide tour. Now, Live Nations reported that Ckiminaj Pink Friday 2 World Tour is now her best-selling tour to date, with more than 25 sold-out arena shows in just days of pre-sales. Minaj sold 30,000 tickets in her home state alone, with shows in Newark, New York City, Brooklyn, where an extra show is being added. Nicki has not yet announced any support names for the tour. So, obviously, this is a very good look for Nicki Minaj. A lot of fans are wondering, who do y'all think Nicki is going to add to the tour? Okay? Who y'all think she's going to add as a opener? You know, some fans are speculating that it probably will be her artist that she signed, like Tate Cobain, okay? You know, I know that Sexy is pregnant, but I wouldn't mind if Sexy joined Nicki on tour. I know that she's pregnant. She's probably going to be on bed rest and stuff like that, but I wouldn't mind that happening. And also, I think that she is a better performer overall, you know, compared to like certain artists, no shade, like Ice Spice. So I wouldn't mind if Sexy or JT, you know, JT said that she wanted to do a mini tour, but maybe Nicki could bring her out, okay, to, you know, perform No Bars. I mean, that's all she could really perform, unless she puts Sideways out before the tour comes out. But she won't be able to perform a lot of songs. But I wouldn't mind if she joined. But I do feel like it has to be somebody with a decent catalog, in my opinion. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, Nicki, she also threw some shade. She said, we sell out shows, we don't sell our soul. And so, you know, fans are obviously thinking that she's talking about the bald head scallywag. You guys know who I'm talking about. But no shade, she also could be talking about Criminal B, because Criminal B hasn't done a world tour. D0JA Cat just came back from the Scarlet Tour, okay? And I think she's going overseas in the summer. You know, Criminal B, who hasn't put out an album in 10 years, hasn't done a world tour, hasn't put out a second album, currently in court, allegedly. So low-key, she could be throwing some shade at Criminal B too. Now, the gag is Nicki Minaj's FTCU has reached #1 on this week's Payola Board digital song sales chart. In its 5th week, it becomes her 17th #1 hit, the most for any rapper. Okay, so she's still topping the charts. FTCU, I've said it before, it's a smash hit. Okay, FTCU, everybody is listening to that song. A great club record. So honestly, I'm not really shocked. Now, moving on from that, it looks like alliances are forming against Nicki Minaj. So D0JA Cat's hairstylist, you know, linked up with Cardi B's fashion stylist, okay, and posted it on social media. And then also Cardi B's hairstylist posted a picture, in Tokyo, who used to actually work for Nicki Minaj, believe it or not, you know, had D0JA Cat and 21 Below Average's music playing, their new single, NHIE. So it looks like a collaboration definitely could be happening soon. Okay, and I think that this is, you know, Criminal B's way of forming an alliance and trying to go #1. Okay, because D0JA Cat has that payola package. So, you know, even though Nicki Minaj is lyrically better than D0JA and Criminal B combined, D0JA Cat does have that payola package that could possibly help Criminal B get back in the top 10. And let's not forget, Criminal B tweeted last year, I got a real life Helga Bataki, which was the bully on Hey Arnold. And this was around the time D0JA's album was out, and D0JA actually mentioned Helga Bataki in her song. And Skull and Bones D0JA said, "You need to mind your business, Helga Bataki." And so I feel like Doja Cat and Criminal B, they could have had some group chats about Nicki Minaj. She could have been added into the group chat that already exists with Scratch Off, Mr. Brown, and Megan Thee Stallion. So let me know how y'all feel about that. And do you feel like D0JA and Criminal B can go number one? My whole thing with Nicki is that I feel like she gives like D0JA and the remainder of her ops a little bit too much attention. Okay? Like, it's one thing to throw shade in music, but you know, the tweets and the station head disses, they're not really helping. Okay? Because at the end of the day, people are just gonna sympathize with Doja Cat and say that, oh, you're bullying her or you're jealous of her. That's what they're saying on social media. I feel like she should just only diss Doja Cat and her ops in the music and then just pay them dust. Because I feel like she gives them so much more attention. Like, Criminal B would not have a career if it wasn't for her beefing with Nicki Minaj. And now they're definitely going to give Doja Cat a push because she beefing with Nicki Minaj. So I feel like Nicki got to start paying them dust. Moving on to Botch and Bitter. So unfortunately, a woman from the We in Miami podcast is claiming that Off the Cheat is still out here giving the D out around town.
Be acting a little funny, you know why? Because Offset was trying to holler at me.
Oh my God.
Wait. Was it before they were together or while they were together?
While they were together.
Infamous.
We was on a yacht with Quavo, and then Cardi and Offset pull up on a different yacht. I see him trying to holler, but you know, I play my position because I'm not thirsty, but I see it. And then not just there, I was at Movie Trap working one night, and he came through with Winnie Harlow, and he was trying to holler again. But, you know.
Now, this is from the We Are in Miami podcast, and to be quite honest, the woman on that show, the one that's talking about Off the Cheat, she's a dark-skinned woman, and no shade. Everybody knows that Off the Cheat, the colorist, don't really mess with dark-skinned women. His type is Spanish and light-skinned women. Okay? So this is definitely giving low-key clout chaser vibes, but knowing Off the Cheat and Criminal B, this could be another PR stunt tactic because Criminal B has been saying that she is in fact separated or broken up from Off the Cheat, even though she slept with him a few weeks back after she said that. So, you know, this could be another PR stunt to get back into the media, okay? Because this girl is definitely not Off the Cheat's type, so I don't really believe her. But the Winnie Harlow piece, that's very interesting. I kind of believe that part because Winnie Harlow is bad, okay? 10 times better than Criminal B, and she's also natural, okay? So let me know how you guys feel about it. If you believe that Off the Cheat, the colorist, is still cheating. Now, moving on to Scratch Off the Spray Tanner, she continues to bust shots at Nicki Minaj. Take a listen.
Why be young bitch on turn? Got auntie and she burnt. Hope I cool what first. They don't never want to talk about a verse.
Okay, so she threw some mid shots at Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. She called Nicki Minaj auntie, said that she was burnt. Then she said people want to argue about who wore it first, never want to argue over a verse, okay, which is a shot at Ice Spice because Ice Spice did say that Scratch Off was copying her last year, okay, and that Scratch Off had no identity, if you guys remember that. But these shots are mid, in my opinion. I think Scratch Off need to get a ghostwriter or something because the shots are not really landing. How is Nicki Minaj burnt when she outselling all of you guys combined? Scratch Off the Spray Tanner is being delusional per usual. Now, moving on to Queen B. So, Camel Face, as we know, put out, the soundtrack for the Book of Clarence. And in one song that he's rapping in, fans were speculating that he could be talking about cheating on Queen B again. In the song I Want You Forever, in the Book of Clarence by Camel Face, he raps and says, "Life don't taste the same without you. Tears in my champagne, 'bout you. Quit playing, girl. You know I'm crazy about you. You know the week you ran back to your mama house, asked my friends, they can vouch. Slept on the couch 'cause the bed ain't a bed without you. Luther songs looped up in my head. Love you for my life, and I put that on my dad. So people are talking. Did Camel Face recently cheat on Queen B? Because he's talking about how she ran back to her mama's house. Now, hypothetically, it could be, something that they had going on a few years back. Maybe not recent, but that's very interesting that he would bring it up now. If he wasn't cheating, he sounds guilty. And I do believe that Camel Toe is probably still having secret affairs because a leopard never changes their spots. I think that, off the cheat and Camel Toe, they're probably a little bit more creative with the cheating, okay, since they've gotten caught. And it's not like, Queen Bee is going to leave Camel Toe anytime soon. Okay, she definitely won't because he's been helping her in the industry. And Camel Toe is a gatekeeper, so he does have a lot of pull. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Did you listen to the song? Do y'all think he's still having a secret affair, still cheating on Queen Bee? Or do you think it was just music? I think he could still be out here cheating. I don't trust Camel Toe or his fake locks, okay? And that ugly wig he got on top of his head. He won't be fooling me. So let me know how you guys feel about it. Now, moving on to Bottom Bussy, Lil Nas X, okay? Bottom Nas X decides to bring his stupid ass on camera and put out a clarification statement about his new single that is currently flopping on the charts and is expected to debut in the top 80 on Payola Hot 100. Okay, and how he did not mean to offend anybody. He didn't mean to clown any person's beliefs or religion, which I think is cap. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I think that the only reason why he's even putting out a statement is because he's flopping on the charts and people are tired of the gimmicks. Like I said before, when it comes to Bottom Nas X and his bussy, hairy booty, is more about the gimmicks than it is about the talent. And the song was trash. Okay, you couldn't have came harder if you're going to do all of that. And people are saying, oh, well, it's freedom of speech. This is his way of expressing himself. And I understand that. But at the end of the day, there is a line. And you don't have to taunt people's beliefs or religion to make a statement talking about you coming back as J. Christ, when you are not even a big enough artist to even be compared to J. Christ. So stop it. Okay, you did it strictly for clout to get a rise out of people, and it backfired. Okay, so Bottom Bussy, I don't feel bad for you, and I hope you continue to flop. But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description, and I hope you guys have a great day.